Hi guys, I am in my room right now is where I'm filming this. This is my little backdrop for our bed. So that's what that is. Excuse the very casualness of this video. And I kind of have to lay like this. I'll explain why later. So I just wanted to kind of give an explanation, an update on what is going on and where we have been, why I've been absent, all that good stuff. So I know we last left off when baby girl was, for those of you who don't know, we were placed with she was 4.5 months at the time, a little baby girl, to go forward with adopting her, basically. And she's now a year and I think like 2 months, and she's so sweet. She's the sweetest thing ever. So the reason I kind of dropped off for a while is because it was just extremely hard to record and not, I was doing weekly vlogs and stuff, and it was just really, really hard not to include her in that, because she's, especially as she got a little older, like she's crawling and she's walking around and, she's a part of the family. So it's very, very hard to kind of cut her out of all of that, and it was kind of hard to get her to acclimate to us at first and to really feel, at home and safe. And like, I want to do a whole separate video on that because that was very hard. It was, I would say, the first month it was pretty difficult, and all she did was cry. And I will go into more of that if you want me to go into that and kind of just explain like how we helped her adapt to us and how that was on us even, and how that was on Madeline. I will totally go into a video about that. Just let me know and I will do that. She just had her birthday, her first birthday in October, and we should be able to finalize her adoption the beginning of January. So we're so excited about that. They told us it was either going to be, December through December, but that was very unlikely because of Christmas time and all that good stuff. So we just kind of knew that it was probably going to be the beginning of January. And it's also exciting, and hopefully it gets done before, end of January, because we're going on a trip to Kansas City to go see my husband's family. I'm really hoping that gets taken care of beforehand. And then right like 2 days after, I almost said her name, excuse me, right after her birthday, her baby girl's first birthday, like 2 days after, I noticed that my period had not started. And I thought, oh, surely I'm not pregnant. I mean, we kind of decided at that point, like, baby girl was old enough, it was close enough to when she was going to be adopted, that we did kind of decide to start like not preventing another baby. And I just did not expect to get pregnant that quickly, honestly. So yeah, so I took several pregnancy tests, and lo and behold, I was pregnant. And so I told my husband, of course, and I actually called him at work, and I was kind of freaking out. I was like, "You need to come home. I'm pregnant." Like that. I had thought of all these like wonderful, amazing ways that I could tell him and surprise him, and of course, Shauna freaked out and called and told her husband at work. That's totally me. I don't even regret it because that's so us. Like, we're not the type of couple to, I don't know. Like, I'm just not the kind of person to plan out some elaborate thing. I would just rather live real life each day, and nothing against anybody else who, does like to plan out elaborate things. That's totally awesome. If that's your thing. I just don't. I would much rather tell the person as soon as possible, because I want to like live in the moment. I want to just be, present with them, and I want them to know, and I want, for them to be excited. So I called and told my husband, and then I believe later that evening I called and told my mom, and I told my sister, and those were the only people that I told. And so it was a shock. I mean, even I'm sure anybody who's been pregnant before, or even decided to start planning to try, I guess, knows that, gosh, it's shocking every time you find out you're pregnant. It's very shocking, and exciting and a little scary, so anyway, so if you guys are interested in any kind of weekly pregnancy updates or monthly pregnancy updates, I would be more than happy to do that too. Just basically, sorry for how informal this video is, but I really wanted to get it back up. I wanted to get back into the swing of things and start uploading videos again because I've been gone for so long. Oh, obviously I can't do weight loss videos anymore, but I fully plan on still doing I'm sticking to I don't know if it's not really, I guess you would say more vegan, with sometimes like chicken and eggs thrown in. So a type of vegetarian, only because I feel like if I don't get meat, then I don't know, I just like, I get really hungry. And so sometimes I try to stick to like vegan, and then there's other days where I'm just like, I need meat, so I will eat meat. The beginning, like the first trimester was so hard, and that was also why I kind of didn't pick up the camera ever or pick up my phone to try and vlog this, because that's kind of why I was saying I'm sitting like this, because I have been so sick. I'm in my second trimester now. That's a big, I think somebody's doing fireworks. I'm in my second trimester now, 14 weeks, and I'm just now coming out of this nausea phase. But this time was so much worse than when I was pregnant with Madeline. When I was pregnant with Madeline, I was nauseous, and I did throw up. I did throw up occasionally, but it was like I would be nauseous, I would throw up, and then it would pass. Or I would be nauseous, and it would just only last a couple hours, and then I ate something, and it would pass. This has been so different. I've just been nauseous like 24/7, like just all day long. I never threw up, but I always felt like I was on the verge of throwing up. Like it always just felt like it was just right here, you know? I don't know if anybody else ever experienced that, what I'm talking about, of where you didn't actually throw up, but you just constantly felt like you're going to throw up. So, even getting up and walking around, like I couldn't do that because it would jostle my stomach so much that it would just make me so nauseous. And still sometimes if I eat too much, I always have water with me because otherwise, it can be bad. It is better now. I do battle it sometimes. It just depends on if I've eaten too much or I've eaten the wrong kind of thing, and then I will get a little bit of nauseous. And the other thing, I don't know if you can really tell, my skin, you can maybe tell a little bit on my forehead, my skin got so bad. I've always had like red, rosy cheeks, which I don't mind, but my forehead like broke out so bad. And again, like with Madeline, I did not get this. I was not breaking out like crazy, but with this baby, we're really hoping for a boy. So I'm hoping that because it's so different that it is a boy. Of course, we're gonna be happy either way, whatever, boy, girl, as long as the baby's healthy. But I am kind of crossing my fingers and hoping, since this pregnancy has been so different, that maybe it's a boy. And we already have a boy name picked out. It was the same one that we had picked out for if Madeline was a boy. So we've kind of kept that name, which is, I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, thank you guys so much for kind of sticking with me and waiting and asking questions. I've seen the couple questions that you guys have asked, and I will get to those very, very soon. I'll answer down in the comments below any questions that have been asked. So all right, thank you so much, you guys. I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.